Right, hello everyone. So this is going to be a different video. We're going to focus on US30 and I'll just give you a full analysis on what's happening there, and it might bring you a bit of profit if you can find your own trades on there this week. But before I do that, little update on gold. So we've got that bullish movement from our key areas, which was in the weekly forecast. You can see that's there. So what we're likely to do now is just go sideways and build up a accumulation of buy orders on this middle of the range, which is the grey area at the higher level. So around here, I wouldn't be surprised if you got a retracement next and then went sideways into tomorrow, so you could build up those accumulation, coming to the end of the consolidation, and then impulse move up over the next few days. Still looking good, still in the buys. We managed to get in the buys from down here this morning. So it's all looking good. Now let's go on to US30. So what we're looking at is this US30 chart. So this is what I keep for the higher time frame. It's just to give you an indication on what price is doing on the higher level, where it's likely to be reacting at. And you can see here from the grey areas how price uses these areas to give you a trade in one direction. You can see here how it was respected. Nice little breaker. So this is a strategy that I have developed myself and I have a lot of faith in it. So what we are looking at this week is a big bullish move on US30 to follow that upwards trend for a continuation up. So a little quick understanding of the strategy. The main thing to focus on is these grey areas. I'm not going to go too in depth into other parts of the concept, but we're just going to focus on the grey areas to give you a bit of understanding on this forecast for US30. So these grey areas are discount buy areas. So if you've studied ICT and a few other people, they use discount buy orders to show where the price is cheap and they can continue to buy, or they have premium sell areas where price is too high and they want to sell price to a cheaper level. So these grey areas down here are a collection of discount buy areas from the New York session, and it showed New York traders clearly buying within the New York session towards the upside before this big bullish move here. So this is showing you an accumulation of buy orders. Now let me just show you that on a smaller time frame, how that looks. So what we're going to do is go down to the 15-minute time frame. And we're just going to go all the way back to one of these. Let's say this one here. So here, the New York opening would have been around here. Around here, they push price down. So this is what you want to focus on. The New York session, what are they doing within the New York session? So the New York session opens around here. They push price all the way down and continue to buy from here to the upside. That's why you got a nice impulse move up to show volume. Going into the next day, that area turns it into a grey area to show this is a New York session discount buy area from the previous day. And they've done the same here. New York opening was here. They pushed price down into that discount buy area and started to buy into the market. You even got a retest here, and then they started to buy again. This is layering up their buy orders. And that's done every day. At the New York session, you just drag those over into the next day, and these areas are used as my buy and sell areas. It doesn't mean as soon as it comes into that area, I will start to buy or sell. It just means that is an area of interest where you'll be looking for specific things to follow that confirmation from that area. So you can see all the way here too. This is New York opening here. They collected all of this liquidity by selling all the way down to here where they were previously buying at. This is a discount buy area from here. And you can see they started to buy straight away as soon as it comes down into that area. And then going through the next day, they continue to buy. And that's how this area turns into a nice key area to layer up on those buy positions. So when you zoom out, let's go to the 1 hour so it's a bit clearer. So when you go to the 1 hour, these are the days we were just looking at. What you have is an accumulation of buy orders running along there. That's why there's multiple grey areas in that area. Let's get rid of the period separators so you can see it a bit clearer. So then towards the end of the big consolidation, you got a nice impulse move from that area that started that big bullish movement there. So towards the end, these buy orders were retesting the previous ones and they were layering up their buy orders from here for the release to the upside. And that's how you see where the orders are being placed on the chart on US30, by using these areas from the high volume time, which is the New York session. There is other things you do, but that is what you focus on. So going for the forecast, we've got a test here on the 25th. So when was that? Today's 28th, 27th, 26th. So that was Friday. Let's just go down to the smaller time frame and see what exactly happened. So you can see here, they sold all the way down. New York session opened up here. They sold all the way down to that area, but there's no kind of sign in here of them buying. So this is what we need to look at. What's happening with the price action? You got a bit of an impulse move there, but then they push price all the way back down again. So this is not a discount buy area. You need more confirmation on what's happening. This is a premium sale area. So what we could do, just to show you this, so this is a bit of a live analysis. You can see prices at that level now. What you'd be looking for is this price to start reversing now in this area. Where am I? In this area, because we are, yes, on Friday they were clearly selling from this area at high volume. Now price is being pushed up once again to clear this high, then they will start selling again. So that is a premium sale area. You can check that out over the next few days. But what we want to be looking at is how they are going to get into their buy positions from this area down here. So just imagine you had lots of long-term buy positions from down here in this grey area. You've laid them up over time and you've got into a big position in that area. This is a very big position from all the accumulation. This impulse move is the move up to make a new all-time high, and now we're retracing price last week to come back to this area, and we're likely to continue that bullish move towards the upside with all of the high impact news we have this week. So what that means is price is currently going up. We're going into a premium sell area on the smaller time frame. That premium sell area is likely to push price down again. Price comes all the way down into these grey areas, and then for the long-term move over the next few days, we can accumulate those buy orders in this area to get into the long-term buy trade that is favouring all of these buy positions from the left-hand side. And we have a lot of high impact news this week, so we would need to do it over the next day or two. So look out for that over the next, I'd say before Wednesday, we'd be looking to push this price down a bit further into this grey area for the higher time frame move. We're currently sitting at premium sell area, so that's a smaller time frame analysis. So that's why we're looking for a downwards move from here, and it's likely to go down into that high, high time frame bullish setup. So just go back to the 4 hour again. So hopefully now you can understand all of that. You can make yourself a trade and start to prepare for that move, so you don't have to be on the charts for the high volume news this week, because there's a lot of it. So you're very likely to get stopped out. So you need to get into these positions before the high volume events take place. And what they normally do is position themselves in a structure where all of their positions are safely in place before these high volume times take place. So that's what you got to look at, getting yourself into position before the high volume times kick in, because you're not going to get any big institutions sitting on the chart at the release of GDP thinking they're going to quickly enter within a few seconds on the release. It's not how it happens. They have to position themselves in those structures that benefit them the most on the release. So they need to know what is the highest probability direction that they're likely to get on the release of the news. So that is what we are aiming to do here. Looking at US30, we're looking for the downwards move into the grey area. Then we can look for the reversal to get into the bullish continuation to follow the higher time frame bullish move. Hopefully that all makes sense. I do have a US30 channel. I think it's in the links below. And that's when I recap every day, and there's also my US30 strategy on there if you want to learn more. If you have any problems, message me on Telegram. The link is in the video description below. Have a good day, take care, and hopefully all of this helps and gives you a bit of profit. But it's all down to you at the end of the day. You have to make these choices, and I'm just showing you how you can go about reading the charts in a constructive way to give you those profits. Take care, have a good day.